Hello everyone, Derek Floyd here, Beautiful Now Podcast. Welcome to another edition of Life Hacks, where we hack the code to a beautiful life, one video at a time. Now, are you the one who seems like your life just isn't growing anymore? Kind of no movement, kind of stagnant, you feel like you're just not making any headway, life is just okay? Even in your business, it feels like there's no growth happening anymore. You've reached a kind of a plateau and things just aren't having the same effect anymore. No growth. What do you do? Well, I've got 4 keys that can kickstart or stimulate growth in almost any circumstance for your life or your business. So let's take a look at the other side together and we'll share them. Hello again and welcome back. Now the question is, are there keys that can help you kickstart or stimulate growth in your life or business? We're going to take a look at key number 1 right now, and that is you have to change what you put in to change what you get out. Change your input. Now that sounds kind of basic, but think about this. If you eat the same breakfast every day, go to the same place for lunch, come home, watch the same program in the evening time, and go home at the same time and go to bed, nothing's going to change because you haven't changed anything that you do. The Chinese version of insanity says if you do the same thing over and over again, expect a different result, you must be insane because nothing's going to change. Instead of watching that television program at night, maybe watch a podcast on something that you're intrigued about. Maybe take up a new hobby or a new skill. Maybe do something different you've never done before with your spouse. You're going to have to do something different to stimulate creativity in your mind to stretch who you are or to change what's coming in, to change what's coming out. Now think about your business. If you've been doing the same thing forever for 40 years, maybe you should ask your customers, what are you looking for from us? How can we do things better? Maybe add a different service. Be creative and look out and see what else is going on in your industry. How can you improve what you do and make it even better? Don't ever expect the same thing to happen over and over again and expect change from that. Now, key number 2 to stimulate growth in your life and in your business is to watch what you're saying. Now, Scripture says the power of life and death is in the tongue, because what you speak out, your mind tries to go and recreate into your world. So you got to be careful what you're saying. If you're saying to yourself, oh, I can never have this great job, I'll never be able to make this happen, then your mind's going to tell you you probably can't, and you won't be able to make that thing come to pass. If you say, hey, I've got a brand new way I'm being creative, I can figure this out, then your mind will help you to propel to get that thing done. Even in your business, if you're always telling your employees, well, we're always going to be this way, this is how it's always been done, then that's what will happen. Maybe you can change how you're talking about your business. If you're always looking at your life and telling yourself bad things about what's happening to you, that's what you're going to see, and you won't see growth. So start to retrain your mind to see the good things in your life. Try to be positive. Try to find a way to speak those good things into your life because it will change what's happening to the growth of your life. Now, the third key to stimulating growth in your life or your business is you're going to have to change your environment. Now, what do I mean? Do I have to go change my house and change my job and all that? Well, those are key components that do stimulate growth if you have to move to a new location or get a new job for a new experience. But I'm thinking of something a little bit deeper. I'm talking about changing your sphere of influence, the people that hang around you all the time. What do they feed you? If you're hanging around folks that are always at the same level and they have no desire to grow, then you'll always be at that same place, that same level of contentment, and never see anything different. Now, am I saying dump all your friends? Heck no. But I am saying if you want to get better or see a different level around your life, you got to get around people that are living life at that level. If all of your friends are staying in the same place the same way and no one has a desire to grow, they're pretty content, then you'll never grow outside the space that you see. You've got to be able to see something different to be something different. Let's say you want to get fit, but you hang around people that are always eating poorly. You're going to have to change your environment and get around some folks that are being fit so you can see what they're eating. Be a part of that particular setup or program. What if you want to learn and grow financially? Well, you're going to have to get around people that are playing life at a higher level with their finances, learning how they manage things, how they invest, how they look at things and manage their credit, and so on. If you're managing people that are always in the same place and spending money frivolously, you end up just like them, broke, and your credit be all messed up. So you have to change your sphere of influence and who you talk to and who you spend your time with. Now, the fourth and final key is probably the most important of all, and that is you've got to change your standards. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, if you look at your life and you feel like this is the best I'm ever going to be, then that's your standard of excellence. You're going to stay right there. But you may have to get outside of yourself and see other people that are doing things differently to see that there is another layer to your standards. You can be doing better. It doesn't mean to compare yourself to others, but it does allow you to go out and see if there's more to what your life is doing right now. Even if you're saying, hey, I want to be better in my business, you're going to have to go out and see what other businesses are doing to see how to raise your standards to see what else is available. If you take a look around at what you do and who you are, you'll always find there's another level to what you can do better. And that will stimulate your creativity. It will kickstart you to grow because you'll want to say, I can get to that next level. I can do that next thing. I can have that next level of success if I'm looking right at it and focused on that goal. I can reach that by raising my standards to get there. Now, if you enjoyed this kind of content, do me a favor, stop right now and pause me with a like or subscribe to the channel. This lets me get the most updated content to you as soon as it's available. And as always, we love to see you here at the Beautiful Now Podcast, Life Hacks, where we hack the code to beautiful life, one video at a time. Thanks for sharing. Have a great one, guys. And hey, let's get that growth going in your life and your business. Have a great one, guys. Take care.